Hello, welcome everybody to Overlord Brainstorm. Hope you all are doing wonderfully great. Wish you all a very happy new year. Today I am going to give you all an overview of Uncharted 4 PC version which was released on October 2022. Being quite a good game with excellent storyline, Uncharted has potential to excite the gamers. I am personally overwhelmed on how the game starts its story and keeps me completely engaged into the gameplay. Now, as probably many of you are still thinking of buying this game or maybe waiting for a price cut. Talking about the recent price cut of free games given away, it's really heartbreaking for me when it's one of the games which I had previously bought on much higher price. Anyways, let's have a quick look into the latest PC performance of this game.
Get the left one. I got right.
At first, I'm changing the graphics to medium settings. I'm not going to the low settings because, of course, it would be performing. And for your notice, I'm using the RTX 3050 card. Let's see what's the performance. It's going around 62 to 64, which is quite good. Not bad at all. At the medium settings, 60 is really demanding game because in the medium settings, giving around 60s, 70s, an RTX 3050 card, not quite impressive, but okay. Now let's change the settings to high settings. Default preset high.
Come on, let's get a move on.
Yes, around 70s and 80s in these high settings. While in the medium settings, it was giving around 60s and around touching just the 70s. Now, when there are less people, fewer people, and less of the vegetation, the FPS has gone up. Now I'm going to change the graphics to Ultra preset. So in the Ultra preset, it is going to get around 50s only. It's not going to go down, I think. Yes, it is around 50s. So this place is much higher demanding compared to the other places. So in this part, in the hilly area, there's more vegetation and the field of view is much more. So that's why it is taking much more of this FPS and the performance of the graphics card. Performance is okay, not too good. In the Ultra preset, it is not too good. However, it's not that it is completely unplayable. It is smooth and there's no issues with that.
The American sure isn't making any friends.
Yeah, as long as his money's good, that's fine by me.
You think Drake's gonna show up?
Nadine seems to think so.
Now let's change these graphics to custom settings. Turning on the DLSS to quality and the DLSS sharpness to 100. I think I should keep it at 100. Let's see how the quality looks at quality DLSS with 100 sharpness. So as you see with the DLSS on, it is at 720p resolution, which is rendered. However, the upscaling is done by these NVIDIA DLSS technology. So the FPS, of course, the FPS would go up because technically this game is running at 720p. There's not much of an FPS difference.
See? I'm coming over.
Now I'm changing the graphics to high and putting the DLSS to same quality settings. The FPS is around 70s and touching the 80s, a little higher than the previous settings. With DLSS sharpness at 100, the objects are really sharp.
So, this is what you've been up to all these years? Jumping around ruins?
Yeah, that and...
Now changing this DLSS to balance settings.
Done sliding
not
for a
much
while.
of a
My
FPS
ass is full of
change while
gravel.
I'm changing these DLSS settings or I'm changing the graphics settings overall presets and customizing the graphics. It's not affecting much. The FPS kind of looks like stuck at one same point, like 2-3 FPS change, not quite of good quality.
Here's a dormitory gate.
Now I am making it ultra. In ultra and balanced DLSS, FPS is around 80s to 90s. Not much of a difference. It's like a 4 or 5 FPS jump, which doesn't matter really. Custom settings
Jesus.
need to be
Look at this
optimized.
place.
So I would
Welcome
be
to the
showing you
St.
the
Dismas
customized
dormitory.
setting, which
Rich
would
final
be
resting
more
place in one
optimized and it would
Ambient
get much better FPS
Let's
if
find
you
that
follow
grave.
those settings.
It's like the scroll from the cross.
The dates aren't right.
Well, one down and a hell of a lot to go.
Now if I switch off the DLSS, if I turn off the DLSS and keep the resolution to 1080p at render scale of 100% and the advanced graphics at the customized settings, FPS is not bad, it's around 60s, 70s, can say that it is at the 60s. So this is the optimized settings which I would prefer and recommend everyone. At 1080p resolution, if you have a good graphics card, then you can go with these settings. If you are not sure that the graphics card is not allowing more FPS, you can lower the shadow to medium and the reflections to medium also, and the ambient occlusion. Yes, the textures takes more of the graphics memory. Can go down to the higher textures
Well,
or
swords are
medium
magic.
textures. The medium textures in this game is quite good. It's not that the game would look bad.
Sam, come here.
Where'd you find it?
Benjamin Bridgman.
That's Avery's alias.
Now if I go to the model quality to standard, FPS difference
Hidden behind a
is not
secret
that
door.
much.
I
However, the
assume the secret
model
door was
depth
added afterwards.
depth of these
Hiding
textures and everything
Well,
has
fingers
gone
crossed.
quite low. So for 2-3 FPS boost, I would not recommend lower the model quality until and unless you have a really low version card. So keep the model quality at high, I mean the enhanced
Oh,
version, and only go
gang's
down
all
in the
here.
shadows and the reflections, which would give a good
Jesus.
FPS boost.
Dismiss on the left.
Thank you for
Indeed.
watching this video.
Justice on the
Please
right.
stay tuned as I would make more interesting videos for all of you. I have also included the details of the custom optimized settings for better performance in the description down below. That's all for today. Hope you all like my video. Please do like and subscribe to my
Avery
channel
sure
for
had a
more
thing for St.
videos.
Dismas, huh?